Did you know that some of our most beloved books have faced bans? Take The Wizard of Oz, for example. The Wizard of Oz was banned for its strong female character, use of magic, promotion of socialist values, and attribution of human characteristics to animals. It was banned across many U.S. states, and Farewell to Arms also joined it in 1929, also being banned across multiple U.S. states as it was deemed pornographic despite no scenes of any sexual nature. It was also challenged by parents of school districts in 1974 and 1980 for the exact same reasons. Now, this isn't just a one-time thing. Banned books is a frequent issue in the United States as well as all over the world. Alice in Wonderland, as well as Through the Looking Glass, has also joined the list of banned books, as a lot of people in the United States believed that the use of the English language amongst animals was a religious abomination, and the caterpillar's use of the hookah promoted the use of hallucinogenic drugs. So this is a very prevalent issue, and the reason why this seems to be an issue is it kind of goes against the right to free speech, and also, when it comes to students, it also goes against the right to information as well. As in modern day, a lot of LGBTQ plus books are starting to get banned as well, because it's almost like the school as well as some parents seem to think that reading a book is going to turn their children gay, which is absolutely ridiculous. So what we're gonna do here today is go over the top 5 banned books in the year 2024, and we're gonna kind of go through them and why people believe that they're banned. And at the end of the video, I encourage people to put into the comments section a few other banned books that they've found, as well as why they've been banned. And I want to know your opinion on banned books as well. Do you feel like it's right that banned books should be banned, or do you feel that it's wrong? And also give your reasons why in the comment section as well. But like I was stating with the banned books that I've already mentioned, um, the Wizard of Oz, having a strong female character, um, use of magic, promotion of socialist values, and attribution of human characteristics in animals. It's kind of ridiculous to kind of ban books based on that, because if they did that nowadays, the entire fantasy genre would be banned outright. So, you kind of can't do that because people know. They know the difference, they know the difference between a talking animal, and no, the whole world isn't going to go socialist just because an animal tells you to go socialist. And now, I mean, the use of magic, everybody knows that's a fantastical element. I mean, nobody actually believes in magic. When you go back to the Farewell to Arms, them deeming it as pornographic, you look at the romance genre now, it makes Farewell to Arms seem very relaxed and calmed down. I mean, I don't know how many romance fans I have on my Twitter list, people who follow me, and when they look for a recommendation with romance, they say, I want as much smut as possible. I mean, some people call the genre mommy porn. And then you get into Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. I mean, yet having animals speak English and seeing it as a view of religious abomination, that is the most whacked out thing I've ever heard. I can't believe that actually flew. I mean, it's a book. No one's going to read Alice in Wonderland and go out and have a conversation with the caterpillar. And they're sure as heck not gonna start smoking on a hookah a hookah, or start taking in hallucinogenic drugs just because the caterpillar off of Alice in Wonderland did it. You have to understand that most people have their own mind. They have their own. They can think for themselves. They're not gonna read a book and just turn into what that book is. It's okay to let them read Alice in Wonderland. It's okay to let them read Farewell to Arms, Wizard of Oz, and the most recent banned books. It's okay to let them read something based off the LGBTQ plus community. Just because they read one of those books does not mean they're going to turn gay. This is the banned books. It's starting to get out of hand. It's starting to get ridiculous, if you ask my opinion. I encourage you guys to put in the comments your opinion. I'd really love to hear it. This is starting to even get such a big issue that the Pen America a corporation is suing against the book bans in Tennessee. In April 2025, Pen America joined 3 students and their parents as plaintiffs in a federal lawsuit against the Rutherford County Board of Education, challenging book removals and restrictions that violate the First Amendment rights of students to receive information and of authors to free expression. So it's good to see people are actually starting to fight back and see that some of these banned books are banned for absolutely ludicrous and insane reasons outright. And today we're going to start getting into the actual top 5 banned books in the United States based on how many districts have banned those books. Before I actually get into the top 5 books that have been banned in the United States, I'm just going to give you 2 examples of the most guilty states that actually banned books. Florida is the first state of 4,561 instances of banned books across 33 districts. And then here you can see Iowa is second, and with 3,671 instances of book bans across 117 districts. Now, the reason why I point that out is because those 2 states are actually that they make up over half of the instances of banned books, and over half the districts that I discovered actually bans the book. So when it comes to banned books, those 2 states are the most guilty parties. The other state that kind of comes close is Texas, and that seems to be because Texas seems to their education system seems to ban books if it even hints at a gay character. Now, I've never actually read this book, 19 Minutes, and I have no idea how to pronounce the author's name. I'm just going to give it my best shot. Jodi Picoult. I probably butchered that, but this book is by a best-selling author of My Sister's Keeper and Small Great Things. Pens her most riveting book yet, with a startling and poignant story about the devastating aftermath of a small town tragedy. And it is important to note that she is an award-winning author. And I'm just going over this based off of the reviews that I've read. It currently has 98 bans. Now, what I mean by 98 bans is it's been banned by 98 different institutions all across the United States. And the book's been banned primarily due to concerns about its depiction of school shooting and the aftermath, with some objections to a date rape scene and the use of anatomically correct language. While the book explores the impact of bullying and a school shooting, some find the content particularly the date rape scene inappropriate for certain age groups. So a lot of libraries just kind of banned it and will not hold it. A little bit more of a breakdown on the banning. The novel centers around a school shooting and the bullying that precedes it. There's a specific date rape scene depicting a major point of contention, with some considering it too graphic and explicit for certain age groups. Some objections also arise from the anatomically correct language to describe body parts, which some find inappropriate for the younger readers. In some instances, the book themes of gender identity and sexual orientation have also led to its ban, particularly in the context of new state laws restricting such topics in schools. Due to these concerns, 19 Minutes has become one of the most frequently banned books in the United States, according to PEN America. So this book holds the number 2 spot. It's called Looking for Alaska by John Green. And Looking for Alaska brilliantly chronicles the indelible impact one life can have on another. A modern classic, this stunning debut marked the best-selling author John Green's arrival as a groundbreaking new voice in contemporary fiction. He's an award winner, a New York Times bestseller, NPR's top 10 best ever teen novels. Time magazine rated it 100 best young adult novels of all times, and it got a mini series as well. So, the reason why this book has landed its way on the banned list is because of its sexually explicit material, depictions of underage drinking and smoking. It's what some can do be considered inappropriate language for teenagers because, teenagers don't swear, right? And also, the book explores themes like grief, guilt, and suicide. And institutions and parents feel like if the youngsters read this book, they're going to they're going to be put in a period of grief and guilt and suicide about certain things that's going on in their own life. Basically, the education system deems that children can't be trusted with their own thoughts, their own feelings, and that you need to censor books and not actually allow teenagers to read these type of books and potentially get a better look at some of what it has to explore. It is important to note that the National Coalition Against Censorship is actually fighting back on this, arguing that it realistically portrays the experiences of teenagers and effectively explores complex themes like grief and loss. So it's good that it's good that there's someone fighting back on this, because some of the reasons for these bans are absolutely ludicrous. Like what some consider to be an inappropriate language. Do we not remember what it's like to be a teenager? I mean, I know I didn't have the cleanest mouth in the world when I was a teenager. I was constantly swearing, and I bet you I was using worse language than this book was using. So this book lands its mark on number 3 with 85 bans. It's a cult favorite coming of age story that takes a sometimes heartbreaking, often hysterical, and always honest look at high school in all its glory. This is a New York Times bestseller, the American Library Association Best Book for Young Adults, and Best Book for Reluctant Readers. And that's actually surprising because it's banned in 85 districts, despite the American Library Association stating this, and it's actually a major motion picture as well. So, set during the freshman year at a suburban Pittsburgh high school, Perks received numerous accolades following its publication, and reviewers actually characterized it as a latter-day Catcher in the Rye. And if people don't know, Catcher in the Rye was also banned for its sexual nature. People believed it was too sexual for the audience it was set for. And Perks of Being a Wallflower has been banned or challenged for being sexually explicit, and the modern day, surprise, surprise, having LGBTQIA plus content while mentioning rapes, drugs, and profanity. This is another situation where the education system, as well as other institutions, seem to not trust the younger generation with their own thoughts and feelings. They seem to think if they read a book about being gay, or read a book with rape in it, that these children are going to become gay rapists or something. It's absolutely asinine. It's so stupid. So again, just let me know what you think in the comment section as well. But honestly, I think that this book, the biggest reason of it's being banned, because there's 6,000,002 other books out there that mention rape and drugs and profanity, is the LGBTQIA plus content. You look into banned books and you'll see that in 2025, if I do this list again next year, I'll guarantee all 5 books will be LGBTQIA plus books. It's no doubt in my mind. This is 2024's list. 2025 list is still building because we're still in 2025. Now, this is another book I haven't read. It's called Sold by Patricia McCormick. If when I look into it, it just looks like 2025 is kind of leaking its way into the 2024 list. This has 25 bans. From what I can look into the book, it's a best-selling National Book Award finalist. It gives voice to a young girl robbed of her childhood, yet determined to find her strength to triumph. And it's got some great reviews, but again, 85 bans. Now, when I look into this book, the sole purpose for Sold being banned is it seems to adopt, support, and promote gender fluidity. Now, I know there's a lot of people that don't support that view, but I mean, I honestly don't understand trying to censor someone's views unless that you feel that view is authentic and you're afraid that people all over the world might take a stance that is separate to you. And that's the only reason why I feel that this book was banned. That they looked at that book and just said, oh, that makes too much sense, we can't allow people to read that. So for it to actually be banned for supporting gender fluidity is absolutely, in my opinion, the most stupid thing I've ever seen. You don't have to agree with gender fluidity, but I mean, to ban a book on it, that seems a little bit extreme. Like, just let people read the book. Books aren't going to turn people gay. They're not going to turn a man into a woman. It's not going to turn a woman into a man. The people that read those books, they were that way the whole time. So just let them read the darn book. Now, here's a book I've never actually heard of. 13 Reasons. Call me an uncultured swine if you want. And when I looked into it, it was a New York Times bestseller. It even had a Netflix movie, but I know very little on this book. So if anyone knows anything about the book, make sure you put in the comments what it's about, what you think about the book. I'd love to hear about it, especially since it's being a banned book, because from what I look into this, the banned books seem to be the best books. So, the reason why 13 Reasons Why has been banned when I look into this, and it's been banned mainly by schools and libraries due to concerns about its mature themes, including teen suicide, sexual assault, drug use. Some schools cite graphic nature and potential impact on young readers. Particularly in light of the Netflix series adaptation, which found to be overly graphic, potentially romanticizing suicide, is what the schools and libraries are saying. A more detailed background is the central theme of the book, the story of a teenage girl who commits suicide and leaves behind tapes detailing reasons why, has raised concerns about the impact on vulnerable readers. Some parents and educators found the book's depiction of sexual assault, drug use, and suicide to be explicit to be too explicit for the younger audience. The Netflix adaptation, which was more graphic than the book, further fueled controversy and led to increased scrutiny and challenges of the book. That kind of led to issues of age appropriateness. Concerns have been raised about whether the book is suitable for the age group it targets, with some arguing that it is not appropriate for younger teens. The book has been repeatedly challenged and removed from school libraries because of this and classrooms, making one of the most challenged books in recent years. So just let me know what you think about this list. Put in any books that I might have missed, and just let me know what you think in the comments about banned books, and if you agree with it, if you disagree with it, put in just let me know what you think, and we'll have a conversation about it. And thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like I keep saying, comment and subscribe. I'll reply to every comment that you guys post. and I'll catch you on the next one.